Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our English language course, and this course is designed for all students throughout the world. And we have started this course only for the benefit of students who are here, and also for those students who are the native speakers of language. For example, it's not a course limited to non-native speakers, but it's a course also related to native speakers. For example, the persons or the people, students who live there in America or Australia or in New Zealand, they can learn British accent with us, and in a very short period of time. And we hope that you enjoy our course and you upload your videos as well, and we'll see the pronunciation of yours and the modification of the tongue we can see through our videos and through your videos as well. And often we bring our experts and some of our students with practice lessons they deliver in front of you, and they give good message to all you. And recently we have learned about the shortcut formulas there in tenses and active passive, or we have learned the shortcut techniques there in pronunciation and all others. And today we have also one of the practice lessons. It will be delivered by our student, and who is serving as a lecturer there in college, and inshallah, with the importance of language and what language is actually and what is its importance and how can you grasp things when you have the proper pronunciation of words, and how can you work outside abroad, and what exactly language can fetch you there outside your home. So we'll start right here, and I would like to bring here, or I would like to invite here Ms. Taslima, and she would here deliver the lecture on the importance and much more things, and she can also guide you, or you can make the queries related to this, what we can say, the pronunciation and all other things as Manok have stated before. So I would like you to start.
Thank you, sir. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم خلق الإنسان علمه البيان. It means God created man and taught him to speak, or how to speak. It means we can say that to speak, or the language, is one of the precious gifts given to the man by God or Almighty Allah. And this, what language actually is? Actually, language is the group, or the, we can say, ordered group of some speech sounds through which we communicate to each other. No language is inferior or superior. God hasn't mentioned it in the Quran that I have created English, Ibrani, Sanskrit, Arabic, any language superior or inferior. All languages are equal. So language is very important, whichsoever it may be. So far as the English language course or English language is concerned, it is the need of the day, or we can say that it is the need of the hour. I have been a student of Mr. Hamid sir for in my MSc course, MSc Environmental Science, and in this language course too. And I'm very grateful to Hamid sir for his guidance which he bestowed on me. And with the help of that very guidance, I am presently pursuing another degree, and inshallah I hope I will be successful in that very degree too. So far as this language course is concerned, which is run by under the guidance of Hamid sir, it isn't, as sir already told you, it isn't only for the speakers, or we can say that it is for the non-native speakers. It's for the native speakers and the students world over. They can this course can help them through the net facilities which is available to we people today. And so far as the English language course guided and run by Mr. Hamid sir is concerned, I would like to say one thing, that it's a very important course because English language is the international language today. It is a connecting link. It connects we people with the globe. And we can say that English language is a window through which we see the world. And if you have the command over this language, you can have the command over all the knowledge, because all knowledge comes to we people through English. I would like to quote a very simple example. In these board exams and in university exams, who are the toppers? The students from the English medium schools or English missionary schools. Why? Because they have a good command over the English language, and they can understand the things very well. When teacher or when they read the books, or when teacher gives them the knowledge, then after that very class they go through the books and they understood the things. But we people, or the non-native speakers, or the students who are not able to learn who have not learned this language, I would say English language, they do good in their studies, but not they are not able to get the highest rank. The highest rank is always this language is always taken by those students who are already in the missionary schools or in the English medium school. So for this very purpose, so it's the gateway of knowledge. We can say it's the window to the world, and it's the window to the knowledge. All knowledge is in this very language. And yes, so far as the international language is concerned and its importance is concerned. So in the international scenario, this language is a global language, and it is also the language accepted as one of the 5 languages of United Nations. So when you have the command over this language, when you know this language very well, you will definitely, and you have the you can send your message, and you have the reach to the United Nations programs, which United Nations run in every we can say in every region of the world. And so far as the connecting link, the language as the connecting link, this language connects you with the people world over, not only in Kashmir or in India or in Pakistan, in Bangladesh. It connects you with the people world over there.
You can also write shortcuts that she would write on the board, like connecting link. Yeah, these are the good points there. Language. And she would also write out this. Yeah, window. It was the first point there. It's a window, and you can write that language. It's a very good point here.
International language.
And sometimes you're asked to deliver a lecture on language program. That's why it's a connected language.
A speaker, an English speaker can be understood everywhere. Where you are, you can be understood. You have someone who will listen to you, who will communicate to you, wherever you are in the world. I would here like to quote an example from the very recent news in magazine Momin, which comes in this Kashmir Momin. There is the story of Murad Karnaz. He was a Roman, but he was a Turkish citizen, but he was born in Germany. Because of his incapability and inability to speak English, he was in jail under this NATO American for 5 years because of his inability to speak English. He has clearly made it clear that if I would have learned English, I would not have faced such problems. He wasn't able to communicate. He was innocent. He had no links with any of the terrorist groups, but because of inability to speak English, he was given such punishment, which is just inhuman. That was quite this human rights violation, which was faced by Murad Karnaz. You can go through the magazine and you can have the look over there, and you can have the knowledge there that whether I am correct or wrong. Yes, it is there. So if he would have learned this language, although I will not say that he would have been an expert, at least if he would have been a student of this language, he could have communicated with those people and he would have proved his innocency. But unfortunately, he was not able to prove his innocence, and after a very long period of trial, he was then set free after 5 years. So this is the language. English language is the only language which links you with your people and the people world over. And it is a global language, as I have already told, and I would like to reiterate that it's a global language. That it is spoken in every part of the world, not only in our Kashmir. And so far as our Kashmir is concerned, I would like to quote here one important point, that it's a key element to job today. Unemployment is the biggest problem with we people today. We have the big degrees, we have highest degrees, but unfortunately we are not able to get a job. Why? Because of our incapability to speak English. In daily papers and in daily advertisement, we see that some people are required with this qualification and that qualification. Then there is one important point written below the notice, that people having good command over English language will be preferred. It's right. It is written there. You can get a paper from your office, and you can take it here, and there will be a number of advertisements where it will be written that the people having good command over English will be preferred. So it's a key element to the machinery of the job. When you are going for the interview, when you are going for the job, or seeking a job, this English language definitely helps you. It's my personal experience too. Whether you know very good English or some English, but you should have the knowledge of English to some extent. You should have the knowledge. If you are not experts, as I already told you, if you are not experts, you should be the students of English. So it's a key element. It's a key element to the job. Machinery of job is a key element. So you should have. So to eradicate the unemployment, this is very much important. So far as the commerce and business is concerned, it is very much important, because so far as our Kashmir is concerned, I would like to here quote another example, that our Kashmir is a tourist destination, isn't it? And so we have the ample opportunities of job in our tourism departments, and we can say in our tourism field. And foreigners come to this country which have their English as their native language, or English as their second language. So when you have the command over the English language, then and then only you can communicate with those people, and you can have a good opportunity to interact with those people, and to just meet their needs. And so in tourism industry too, it is very much important. So English language in tourism industry is very important. Why here I have just emphasized on the tourism industry or tourist industry, because with being the Kashmiris, our main economy relies on this tourism. That's why I have just emphasized on the tourism. In addition to this, I would like to hear these horse riders of Gulmarg. They can speak very good English. What is the reason? Why they are able to speak good English than our educated youth? Because they just interact with each other, and they interact with the foreigners. When they interact, they just get these words poured towards them, and they get these words and learn these words. And to learn the English language, so interaction in this English language is very much important. And one of the important points is known as the language of educated class. Today, we see that a number of people having highest degrees but incapability of their speech in this English language, they are not looked high in our society. When one speaks in English, you get an idea that he must be educated, whether he is or he isn't. But you get the idea that he is educated. Why? Because our administration, our political system, our economic system, all has its base in the English language. Although it's right that our India got this language from the foreigners. When foreigners were ruling our India, we got this language. But this language became an important and essential element of our day-to-day life. We couldn't eliminate this language when this imperial rule was over. Imperial rule was over, but this language remained here. That's why Jawaharlal Nehru has said that this language is the window through which we see the world. And it's right. So educated class should get this language very well. As you are the students, I hope, and so far as my prediction is concerned, I think all of you are students and you must have this language to get the positions, good positions in your society, to get the good position in your administration, to get the good position in your education. To this very language is very much important. Got it? So it is one thing with which I don't agree. That is, this language is considered by some people superior. It's not so. No language is superior. But what is needed? What is needed? It is true that this language is needed by we people today, but superiority and inferiority, the question of inferiority or superiority doesn't come. Every language, when it originates, it has its life period or lifespan. Firstly, it is an infancy stage, then it comes to the golden stage, or we can say the adult stage, and then after that there is old age, or we can say the decade stage or decaying stage. English was in its origin, then today it isn't in its infancy stage or childhood stage, it is in its golden period. We can say it is at the top today. So the need is there that we have to learn this language because it is in the golden period of this language, and every language is subordinate to this language now because of its golden period, not the superiority or inferiority, but because of its golden period. And in this golden period, we have to be the students of this language. So it's important. Okay. After that, so far as this English language is concerned, today we have the ample literature available in this very language, I mean say English language. And our literature, which is presently this literature which is presently with we people, that is in Kashmiri language, or the literature in Urdu language, or this literature in Hindi language or any other language, that is being translated into English language. Why? Because to make it available to whole world, not to the Europeans. Don't consider it the languages of Europeans. It is the native language of Europeans, but today it is the language. It is spoken as the second language by millions of people. It is the official language in our India. So what India is concerned, it is our official language today. And this what I just told, that this very language is this literature from all the languages is being yes, it is translated into English.